wake up in the morning, you already feel tired. Not physically, but mentally. You sit down to study or work. You tell yourself, today I'll focus. But within minutes, something happens. You check your phone, just for a second. Then one notification turns into another. One scroll turns into 10. And suddenly, an hour is gone. And now you feel guilty. You ask yourself, why can't I focus? Why am I so lazy? Why does everything feel so hard? But here's the truth nobody tells you. You are not lazy. You are not undisciplined. You are not broken. You've just been taught to use your brain the wrong way. From childhood, no one teaches us how our brain actually works. We're told, study harder, focus more, don't get distracted. But no one explains how. Imagine trying to use a powerful machine without knowing the instructions. That's exactly what you're doing with your brain. And the worst part? The modern world is designed to hijack your mind. Every app, every notification, every piece of content is competing for one thing, your attention. Because your attention, money. So companies are spending billions to make sure you stay distracted. And guess what? It's working. That's why. You can watch videos for hours, but can't study for 20 minutes. You feel busy all day, but achieve nothing meaningful. This isn't an accident. This is design. But here's the good news. Once you understand what's really happening inside your brain, you can take control back. You can focus deeply, learn faster, work smarter, and feel in control again. In this video, I'm going to show you why your brain feels broken, the hidden trap that's destroying your focus, and how to fix it step by step. By the end of this video, you'll see your mind in a completely different way. And trust me, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Your brain is incredibly powerful, but it has one major problem. It's outdated. Not in a bad way, but in an evolutionary way. Your brain was designed thousands of years ago, back when humans lived in nature, hunting, gathering, and surviving. Back then, life was simple. You had a few key priorities. Find food, avoid danger, stay alive. And your brain evolved to handle exactly that. It became extremely good at detecting threats, seeking rewards, conserving energy. But fast forward to today, you're not hunting animals anymore. You're fighting something much more dangerous. Constant stimulation. Think about it. In just one day, your brain processes hundreds of notifications, endless social media content, bright screens, fast-paced videos. This level of stimulation never existed before. Your brain is overloaded, and when your brain gets overloaded, it starts to malfunction. Not physically, but functionally. You lose focus, patience, deep thinking ability, because your brain adapts to what you repeatedly do. If you constantly scroll fast, switch tasks, seek quick entertainment, your brain rewires itself to prefer that. This is called neuroplasticity. It means your brain changes based on your habits. So if your habits are shallow, your brain becomes shallow. That's why long reading feels difficult. Deep thinking feels exhausting. Silence feels uncomfortable. Your brain isn't broken, it's just trained the wrong way. And until you fix the input, you can't fix the output. Now let's talk about the real enemy, dopamine. Dopamine is not bad. In fact, it's essential. It's what motivates you to achieve goals, take action, feel rewarded. But here's the problem. In the modern world, dopamine is everywhere, and it's too easy to get. Every time you scroll social media, watch short videos, get a notification, eat junk food, your brain gets a small dopamine hit. At first it feels good, but over time, your brain starts expecting it. And that's where the trap begins. Because now, normal activities feel boring. Studying, too slow. Working, too hard. Reading, too tiring. Why? Because your brain is comparing them to high dopamine activities, and they can't compete. So what happens? You avoid hard tasks and run back to easy pleasure. This creates a cycle. Easy dopamine, less motivation, more distraction, repeat. Over time, your brain becomes less patient, less focused, less disciplined, and more addicted to stimulation. This is why you feel, I want to study, but I can't. It's not a lack of desire. It's a chemical imbalance in behavior. The scary part, most people never realize this. They blame themselves instead of fixing the system. You probably think multitasking makes you productive, but it doesn't. In fact, it's destroying your brain. Here's the truth. Your brain cannot focus on multiple things at once. What it actually does is switch tasks very quickly, and every switch has a cost. It's called attention residue. When you switch from one task to another, a part of your attention stays behind, so you're never fully focused. For example, you're studying, then you check your phone, then go back to studying. But now your mind is split. Part of you is still thinking about the phone. This reduces focus, memory, understanding. Studies show multitasking can reduce productivity by up to 40%. That's huge. But it gets worse.